Hokely dokely, tactical aficionados. I am Damien Darko, and you are watching Bansai Tactical, where it's not illegal if you don't get caught. So today, we're going to be trying something I've been promising you for weeks and weeks. We got some 68 caliber non-round projectiles for our friend Pistelle X-68. Technically, these will not go in the magazine, nor will they cycle. They were really designed more for, say, the Umarax TR-68 revolver design. But this is just the baseline of what we're going to be doing today. Step 1, drill a hole in the 68 caliber projectile. Step 2, grab one of the 6.3-inch arrows we had laying around from the AR Stinger 2 and combine. Oof, that is a nasty, spicy-looking meatball. Oof. Also have some alternate designs here. I only, unfortunately, have one of these ones. These only came in a pack of 6. I'll put the information up on the screen. Found them on eBay. They were, I believe, 3D printed by an independent creator. Umarax also makes something of this same shape in a heavier projectile. They're made of a kind of rubber/metal combination that they've used on some of their 68 caliber balls. I'm going to try testing those in the future because I can actually buy them cheaper. See if I can drill into those. You know, I got tons of these arrows laying around. I have no idea if this is going to work. I don't think it's going to damage anything. There are two little, if you look at these notches right here, kind of ball holders, because when you load the magazine in from the bottom, it would of course just roll down the barrel. It's just a ball after all. So these little kind of silicone or rubber ball holders that kind of pinch it in place. I am not going to be pushing these past that point because I'm worried about damaging them. So I'm going to be kind of pushing it up until that point. That should still be enough power in there. And I'm going to have a empty magazine loaded just to kind of help seal it off, because otherwise if there's no magazine, I don't see any reason why your CO2 power wouldn't just go right, you know, out the grip. So I'm going to have an empty mag in there. I have no idea if this would have any kind of practical utility. It's really just an experiment from a legal standpoint. I don't think you'd want to load these into a less lethal and shoot it. As weird as that sounds, you'd be better off just using a lethal weapon from the get-go. Some overzealous prosecutor would, you know, look at this and say, oh, you're clearly trying to do harm. Where meanwhile, if you just used a, you know, pew-pew, you have even less grounds to stand on. It doesn't make any sense, but this just doesn't look good in front of a jury, so, you know, don't use it for that thing. We're just having fun today. Oh, and we're having fun with our old friend, Mr. Cantaloupe. Mostly because I have to hike this thing into the woods in a backpack for concealment, so, yeah. Plus our friends, the Woodland subscribers, get to eat it afterwards. And if you're not a Woodland subscriber, why the hell not? Fix that by slamming on that subscribe button faster than my wife slammed on the ejection button. Ah, good old undisclosed location. The perfect place to muzzle load an arrow down a barrel of an air launcher and question the very notion of less lethal. Suffice to say, we will not be mag dumping anything today, but speaking of dumping, what about pump and dumping? Huh? I'm sorry. This isn't a news channel, but I just can't get over the fact I'm laughing my ass to sleep every night at the fact that the Hawk Tuah girl started a bullshit crypto coin called the Hawk coin and just scammed a bunch of crypto bros out of like millions of dollars. Imagine being scammed out of millions of dollars by the Hawk Tuah girl. The spit on it girl. Yeah.
Hawk Tuah! Spit on it! Spit on it!
Those people voted. I mean, so did my dead grandparents, but at least they didn't invest in Hawk coin. Hawk Tuah! Alright, tactical aficionados, thanks for not just skipping to the timestamp. You didn't skip to the timestamp, did you? Well, we are loaded up with 12 gram CO2s. Why isn't that working? There we go. And we have an empty magazine. This is terrifying. Oh boy. I have no idea what the accuracy of these things are. Okay. Seems that that flew off a bit to the right. Definitely knocked it. Didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it would. I think the 10 gram round balls are doing a lot more. Let's try one more of the darts, and then I'm going to try the arrow. All right, I loaded this one a little further down into the chamber. Okay, that one had much better accuracy. But did it even make it all the way through? Look at that. We have hit low. Ooh, it split. It went into the log. This is interesting. It deviated after entering the target, went down into the log material here. Let's see, is it still a one piece? No, it is broken apart. That's not surprising. All right, I think we need to try our full Legolas arrow and then get the hell out of here. It still only counts as one.
It still only counts as one.
What the hell happened there? Okay, somehow this thing bounced back at me without the red attachment piece. I have no idea how that happened. I'm gonna have to check it on the slow-mo. I'm not sure if it hit the tree. This arrow is completely undamaged. It may have simply popped in there. Oh, here's one of our pieces that were inside there, but that was probably from the last one, I want to say. I have no idea what the results were for that last one. Interesting test, but I gotta say, it didn't really tell us much. I have no idea what the results were on that last shot. I'm gonna have to look at it on slow-mo. Interesting test, but it didn't really tell us much other than the fact that this thing is simply not designed to shoot arrows. Hup, chua.